welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be doing the sequel from yesterday's video, which was me giving my best possible UFC champions in each division if the current champion did not exist. And now we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to be looking into the depths of hell and imagining the worst possible outcome, the worst lineup of champions that would just guarantee the death of the sport. That's what I'm talking about. Guys who would just bring no interest to the company. Fans do not care about them. They're boring. They suck. We hate them all. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're back to the theme of hate on this channel. Hate Lane MMA is my second name. I should start another channel called Hate Lane MMA. Because that's what we do here. You know, we spread negativity. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So starting off with the flyweight division, you guys let me know who you would absolutely despise as the champion of each division. And again, don't be in the comments and say, oh, why is Bilal and Marab not there? It's because I'm talking about if the current champions didn't exist, the best options, I did that yesterday, and now the worst options if the champion did not exist. But anyway, let's start off in the flyweight division. Flyweight division, I do not want to have to live in a world where Amir El Bumzi is the fucking champ. And fortunately for us, it's not going to happen. So a lot of you are going to say, and you're going to comment and be like, oh, half of these guys aren't even going to be champion. That's the point. We don't want them to be champion. I'm just saying, like, if for some reason they were the champion, how bad it would be. And Amir El Bumzi would be a fucking awful champion. This dude fights once every 9 months. He sucks. He's boring. He's got no personality. And you can't even... I know there's going to be some fucking retard, like, MMA Joey fan in the comments being like, oh, you're being Islamophobic, bro. Like, no, I'm not. I love Islam as a champ. I think Islam's actually a good champ and a good representative of the sport. And I enjoy divisions where some guys are dominant. But it's like, okay, sorry that I think that fucking Magomed Ankalaev and Amir El Bumzi have nothing to offer at all. Like, they don't. I'm just sorry. It's just true. But yeah, like other guys like Umar, I mean, he doesn't offer much, but at least he's better than these guys. But like, I don't know. You can't act like... You can't just expect me to be like, yeah, bro, Amir El Bumzi would be a sick champ, bro. I hope he KOs Manel Cap, bro. Like, no. That would be awful. Like, Amir El Bumzi as champ would be fucking dog shit. Like, flyweight's already kind of in the bin, but it's somewhat, like, savable because there's some like, good matchups on the horizon. But if Amir El Bumzi was champion, oh my word, would be fucking awful. Anyway, let's move on to the bantamweight division. Bantamweight division, Mario Bautista. Imagine if this guy somehow becomes the champion. Imagine. I'm laughing because it's funny and we don't want to even possibly consider this as something that might happen, because it won't. Like, realistically, there's no chance this dude becomes champion. But in this hypothetical world where the MMA gods decide they absolutely hate us and curse us with these fucking lineup of champions, Mario Bautista as champion would legitimately be the worst thing to ever happen to the sport. Like, I'd be more against this than El Bumzi. Like, if you said to this, you can pick one of these guys to not be champion, but the rest of them are going to be champion, I'm honestly picking Bautista to not be champion. Fucking hell, like, this dude, he's got no personality. The only thing that is now known about him is that he's fucking hated, which probably for his career is good. Because I want to know who this guy's going to fight in his next fight. Like, he might fight Cejudo, and people might actually be rooting for Cejudo in a fight. That'll be crazy. And I'll be rooting for Cejudo in a fight. First time I'll ever be doing so. But, like, Bautista as champ would be fucking dismal. And it's crazy when the only fucking part of your career, like, the only thing you're now known for amongst the casual against the casual fans, or by the casual fans for, is the fact that you held Aldo against the fence and tried to suck his cock the entire fucking third round, and you shouldn't have won. Like, that's the main reason why you have any level of fucking, like, knowledge in the community, is because you did that. And apart from that, you're a bum. And you robbed Damon Blackshear as well. He's literally lost 2 out of his last 3 fights, but he's somehow on a 6-fight winning streak. Crazy. Anyway, let's move on, though, to the featherweight division. Now, I know I put Movsar Grumluev in the thumbnail, but I found someone worse. And that's crazy. Like, I found a worse champion than a self-admitted underage female marrier. If that's even a fucking sentence that you can, like, link together. If that's even correct English. But she was 17, I tell you, it's okay, no religion. She could be 9, it's okay, but a smash. I'm sorry. But, Lerone Murphy would be even worse than Movsar Evloev as a champion. I'm going to just say. Because at least Movsar's undefeated. I know Murphy's technically like, he hasn't lost, but he's got a draw. But, like, no one cares about. Like, Lerone Murphy, bro. Lerone Murphy, bro, is a full 34-year-old man. And you're on the come up in the division. Like, get a job. What are you doing? For Movsar, like, at least Grumluev has fought some guys and he's, like, at the top of the division. Like, people know him already. Like, he's got names. He's got a rematch with Lopez on the horizon. Like, he's got fights that we can do. Right? But, like, Lerone Murphy gets to the top. Like, I'm not trying to see this dude versus fucking, like, Arnold Allen as, like, a pay-per-view main event in England. Like, that's just mid. Like, that's just a whole bunch of mid. Like, that's a fight night main event if I've ever heard it. Like, Lerone Murphy is not a pay-per-view fight. Like, if this dude fights for a belt, like, this dude's not fighting for a belt. I'm so, like, am I wrong? Am I bugging for just thinking, like, it feels wrong to, like, envision, like, you know when you see those, like, AI images of, like, fighters with the belts? Like, I can't envision Lerone Murphy with a belt. I mean, maybe I'm just envisioning Leon Edwards. I can't, like, if my editing skills were better, I would do, like, an AI graphic, like, morph from Leon to Lerone Murphy, and it would just be the same image. Someone do that for me. Send it to me on Instagram, Left Lane MMA. But Lerone Murphy, you ain't winning the belt. Like, just go away, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, you're a prospect and you're 34 years of age. This dude is champion. He's Leon Edwards, but with even less, like, random TikTok edit potential because he got one head kick. Like, he's got a knee against fucking Makwan Amirkhani or whatever that bum's name was that he KO'd. That was who it was, wasn't it? And he had a decent fight with Ego, to be fair. But, like, okay, he's not boring, but, like, he's boring, you know? You know when fighters aren't boring, but they're boring? Like, he's not, like, an absolute, like, put you to sleep fucking, oh, this sucks. But, like, it's like, there's just nothing really that engaging. And, like, what's he gonna go on the mic and talk, bruv, yeah, you know, bro, like, he's gonna fucking sound like Leon Edwards from fucking Temu. Like, he's gonna be Sheen Leon Edwards, or whatever the fucking UK version of that was. Like, the UK sweatshops, getting all the jeets in the fucking sweatshops. I don't know. Like, is that the UK version? I'm not sure. But, yeah, Lerone Murphy as champion would be fucking dismal. I think even Movsar as champ, I wouldn't mind. Like, it would, no, I take that back. That would be awful. But Lerone Murphy as champ would be fucking awful. Anyway, we've already had one NPC black guy as champ. We don't need another. Anyway, let's move on, though, to the next division. Lightweight division, Matej Gamrot, I think, would probably be the worst champion I could think of at lightweight right now. Like, if you think through, like, Gaethje, Poirier, like, obviously we're excluding Islam. Like, Gaethje, Poirier, Arman, Oliveira, Dan Hooker, Chandler. Chandler would be annoying. Like, it would be the most annoying champion, but it would objectively be fun. Like, he'd have fun fights. But, like, who else is bad? Like, Dariush. I don't even want to include Unk, because, like, realistically, he's not even at the top of the sport. But, like, I don't know. Like, Moicano would be amazing. Joel Alvarez. Let me tell you about this kid, Joel Alvarez. Guys. Like, Joel Alvarez would be a sick champion. Break into that Spanish market even more. Like, pretty much every option. Even BSD would still be better than fucking Gamrot at this stage in terms of, like, a more entertaining champion. Like, what's Gamrot going to do? This dude's going to be wrestling his way to 48-47 split. It's going to be, no, not even 48-40. This dude ain't fighting 5-rounders. I know he has 4-1 against Salman, but, like, this dude's wrestling his way to 29-28 decisions. And it's going to go crazy. Like, this guy's 29-28ing RDA for the belt in his third title defense. Like, that's going to be crazy. We got a gamer title run to look forward to. But, like, I don't know, Gamrot as champion, you already know this dude just wouldn't change a thing. And he would still just be shooting the same fucking low-effort, shitty single legs. Or not even low-effort, but just, like, holding on to singles for, like, 2 minutes at a time. Like, oh, this would just be terrible. But anyway, let's move on, though, to the welterweight division. Next up, Sean Brady. Welterweight, I had to think for a bit, because, like, Shavkat would be awesome as champ. I mean, it wouldn't be awesome, but I wouldn't mind it. He's not, like, a certified fucking boring fighter. Like, he's had one mid-fight and then, like, a few moments of mid. But, like, Shavkat overall would be sick. Ian Gary, like, I know we hate Gary because he's a cock and stuff, but, like, at least he'd bring interest as champion. Like, there's at least a market for them to break. They can go to Ireland, you know, they can do that. I don't think Ian Gary will be, but I'm saying it'd be at least better than Sean Brady in terms of, like, interest and good for the sport. If we're talking about, like, my least favourite fighters in each division, honestly, I don't even hate Ian Gary at this stage. Like, he's a cock. Who cares? Let him be a cock. It's fine. But, like, JDM would be sick. Carlos Prates. Let me tell you about this kid, Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates, I already talked about him last video. Surprise, surprise. No. Joaquin Buckley. Man, shut your bitch ass off. I'd be the best champ, fool. Buckley, that's on crim, man. Buckley would be the great champ. Buckley would actually be fun. Like, who else? Osman. Kamado Osman. It'd be cool to see him win the belt back. Like, I don't know, it would be mid, but it would, yeah, whatever. Leon Edwards is the only worst one. I'm just excluding Leon because, like, he's already won the belt. So it's kind of like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, Leon who just lost the belt, if he won it back would be, like, yeah, probably would be worse than Brady because Leon's just dead, but, like, at least there's, like, the England market. At least it gives us opportunities to do pay-per-view. Like, we ain't doing a fucking pay-per-view in Philadelphia. Like, that's not a market that we're desperate to break back into. Like, I don't know. But yeah, Sean Brady is champ, especially since this dude already got finished by fucking Belal Muhammad. Like, this dude would be a abysmal champion. Like, no interest. What's he going to talk about? He's going to jump on the fucking body bags Joe Pfeiffer show and just spread some salt, you know? Anyway, let's move on, though, to the middleweight division. Middleweight division, this is just a chance for me to hate on Brendan Allen, to be honest, because there ain't no chance this bum is winning the belt. But still, like, if you go through middleweight, there's no real bad champions. Like, Hamza would be sick. I'm happy with Drickus now. Strickland winning it back would at least be interesting. It wouldn't be great. I know there are going to be some people who'd be like, oh, Strickland being champ would be suck. But again, it's the same thing with Leon. Like, I don't want to do someone who's already been champ, you know what I mean? But, like, who else? Drickus, Izzy, like, Izzy, I wouldn't like it in terms of, like, I hate Izzy. But in terms of good for the sport, it's fine, it'd be alright. Mavov, like, Bahalio's got the fighting nerds plot armor. Mavov, at least it gives them, like, an excuse to go to France a bit more, I guess. I don't know. Mavov would be fine. If you're looking at guys who, like, actually could win the belt objectively, Mavov would probably be the least interesting one, I'd say. But, like, Hernandez would be sick. I'm trying to see fucking Cain Velasquez reincarnated at middleweight just run the fucking division. Like, I ain't doing Vittorio fucking Cannonier. Like, that's just doesn't count. And then, like, who else? I don't know, some bums. Jack Hermanson. I'd rather Jack Hermanson as champ than Brendan Allen. At least then we could do a fucking pay-per-view in, like, Norway or whatever the fuck he's from. But yeah, Brendan Allen, fuck this guy on crip. He ain't winning the belt. Anyway, get your takedown stuff in round 3, bitch. Anyway, let's move on, though, to the next division. Light heavyweight division, you know, I'm not going to accept the comments saying, bro, you just don't like Dagestani fighters, bro. No, shut up. Like, Ankalaev would be a shit champion. And don't come out and be like, bro, he's actually really entertaining. I'm not even saying he's boring, like, fight-wise. Like, but, like, looking at it realistically, the fight with fucking Rakic was dead. Yes, a lot of that was because of Rakic, which is why I was tempted to put Rakic. But, like, if you're going to say Rakic would be a shit champion, let's just go one step further and say the guy who beat Rakic would be arguably worse. Like, Rakic should be a dog shit champ, but, like, in terms of guys who could win the belt, I know I've gone against that in my previous picks, like Brendan Allen and shit, but, like, Rakic, I don't know, who cares? Rakic would be cool. But, like, Ankalaev, he's just, like, at what point are we going to be like, oh, yeah, Dagestani's, bro, these guys are sick? Like, no, not all of them are fucking that interesting. Like, Islam's cool. Umar's got some flair to him, I guess. Like, Hamzat's sick. I know he's not Dagestani, but, like, some of them are good. But, like, Movzar, Ankalaev, fucking Mikhaev, like, you can't sit here with a straight face and be like, bro, this guy's a savage, bro, be the champion, fucking, bro, this guy be the best champ, bro, be the go to the sport, man. Like, I don't know, it's just dead. Like, Ankalaev, what's he gonna do? Like, I swear I've never heard this man talk, ever. If you ask me to do a Magomed Ankalaev impression, it comes out sounding like the fucking translate, like, I want to fight for the title. Like, I don't fucking know what his translation sounds, but, like, that's what I envision, or that's what I hear when I think of Ankalaev's voice, because I don't know what the fuck this dude sounds like. Anyone tell me what Ankalaev sounds like? Like, but she was 17, I tell you, it's okay. I don't know. Who knows what he sounds like? But, like, I just hear his translator talking anytime I try and imagine Ankalaev saying something. But, like, he's just dead. Like, I'm not trying to see Ankalaev versus fucking Jamal Hill, or, like, Ankalaev versus fucking Nikita Krylov 2. Like, I don't care. What are we going to do? Just run the fucking gauntlet of the fucking 1940s Europe, Soviet Union type shit again? Like, is that what we're going to do for the belt? Like, I mean, it'd be cool, but, like, it'd be just dead. I don't know. Like, Yuri Ankalaev, it just doesn't have as much interest in, like, any other Yuri fight. Like, Yuri versus legitimately anyone else in the top 15 is more intriguing than an Ankalaev fight. Ankalaev versus fucking who? The Pereira fight's sick, right? I'm looking forward to the Pereira fight. But if he wins that, I mean, cool, he's the best fighter in the division, but, like, the rest of the fights are just going to be dead. Like, it's just light heavyweight right now is sick. Light heavyweight went through a patch of being fucking dead and, like, just dumb in the back half of Jones's resume or Jones's reign, and then when he dipped and we just were not able to have a fucking champion for like 4 years properly until Pereira. And now it's sick. Now we're getting active title fights. We're not having fucking random injuries. But if Ankalaev wins the belt, we just kill the division again. So it's just dead. Anyway, let's move on though to the heavyweight division. Heavyweight, Cyril Gane. In my opinion, this is who I had to come up with as the worst champion. Because as much as I would love to say John Jones, at least he does bring eyeballs. But like Gane, with how his fight with Volkov went and the fact that like everyone knows he lost to Volkov, he's already been subbed by Jones in 2 minutes, and he already lost to Ngannou in many people's eyes, including the judges, right? I thought Gane won the fifth, but like first, second, and fifth. But still, like Gane winning the belt, like if Jones beats Aspinall, right, and then Jones fucks off, or Jones fights Pereira and then fucks off, and then we do Aspinall versus Gane for like a vacant belt, and Gane wins, it's just dead. Because it's like, or even more dead if if Aspinall beats Jones and then fights Gane and then Gane wins, then it's like, what the fuck are we doing? And then that just kills the division and makes it confusing as fuck. Because then Jones could do some bullshit excuse of being like, yeah, well, I was off, bro, it wasn't my night, like some shit like that. Like, yeah, I fought someone who was actually fucking dangerous and so I lost. Like, I don't know. But Gane as champ would be awful. Like, there was a prospect when Gane was going into the Ngannou fight being like, oh, I wouldn't mind Gane as champ, like, this guy would be pretty fun. But like, recently Gane's just fallen off. Like, not super fallen off skill-wise. Like, I think he has dropped a step, but like, he's got no real aura anymore. He's got no intrigue. Who the fuck's clamoring at the bits for a Cyril Gane fight? Like, if he fights Pavlovich, I'll be excited. If he fights like some of these, but like if we see fucking Cyril Gane as like Gelton Almeida, I'm like, who cares? Just get it over and done with. So this guy became champ. It would just kill the division because he's already lost like 3 times in his last like 5 fights. So it would just be shit. Anyway, that will do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Which fighters would you hate as champions? Let me know. Spreading negativity as always. Happy New Year, guys. I'm recording this at like 3 a.m. on the 1st of January 2025. Bro, this is crazy, guys. You're missing out on heaps. I'll keep you updated with my sources and my inside knowledge because you guys are just a bit behind. So I'll make sure to break the news for the crazy events that are happening this year, guys. No, but anyway, goodbye, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And drop more video ideas so I can keep giving you content. Anyway, bye-bye.